So this morning we are taking our walk this morning. I think this is called a transit walk this morning. So we are still in Pinsville. So right now we are right in the Black B Police Academy Community Black B. So you see right here. So this is the Police Academy Community Black B. So you see the traffic this morning. Traffic is flowing freely. So we are making our way towards the Police Academy Junction to show you some view when it comes to the movement of the traffic this morning in Liberia. At times, most especially today being Thursday, the traffic at times can be very huge. Sometimes you spend like 10-15 minutes, sometimes hour plus in the traffic before going to where you have to go. So for that reason, you have to. So you see they are building all along the road. I can remember some years back we had the water thing right here where people used to come and just buy their water right here, safe drinking water through the Water and Sewer Corporation. So we hope to make a stop right at the Police Academy, the intersection there where we have been told that another traffic light has been installed there and it is functioning well, also as compared to the one at the Tupu Road Junction. So folks, what is the way forward as a Liberian? The motorcyclists, they are petition the July 17th protest comes July 17th. So Liberians, we want to get a view. Is it right for this protest right now, or is it belated? Because Monrovia Molu, who was then the party chairman for the CDC, today have gone to a civil society group called STAN. So STAN now are planning a protest, and on yesterday, the Liberia Council of Churches were able to meet with Monrovia Molu Jr., former party chairman of the CDC. They had some consultation on yesterday as relate to the planned July 17th protest. So yesterday, the National Council of Churches were able to meet Monrovia Molu, and it was a scene Council of Churches some months ago. They honor the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Richard Nankwe-Kum, the 55th Speaker of the House of Representatives. And there were a lot of comments, there were a lot of bullying when it comes to the awarding program of the Speaker. Others say the Council of Churches were in error and they never had no right to do so. They are a body that should avoid politics, but now they are now involved into politics. So these are some of the things that were happening. So now, what happens? July 17th is here, and we have been told from sources that on the 15th of July, before the 17th, there will be a symbolic burial of 20 caskets at the Center Street Cemetery. Remember, the government has closed that place. No one is doing burial there any longer. But then, Monrovia Molu, upon his visit to District Number 10 a few days ago, told the media that on the 15th, before the 17th, there will be a symbolic burial of 20 caskets bearing the remains of those 100 men and women that lost their life through the Ebola crisis, the Liberian Civil War. So let's see what happens on July 17th. So again, we said that the traffic light here at Duro Junction is really functioning as well. So we left. So now we are posted right here in the police academy community, Black B, where in the traffic light from here to Pinsville, Red Light Market is also functioning as well. So you see ahead of you there, the traffic light is there. Everybody is observing the movement. So whenever the traffic light is functioning, you observe. You don't have to have police to this intersection. Now all the time you'll be deploying police. Remember, we are now into the rainy season. So the more time you deploy police to the intersection, sometimes it creates tension because they will want to direct the traffic as per their own will. But then whenever the traffic light is being planted there, as you can see, now the traffic is moving smoothly. Everybody observing the rules and regulations when it comes to the movement of the traffic light. So we observed that at Duguro Junction, we didn't see more keke, but now here at the Police Academy Junction, we finally observed the keke are now involved into the traffic. They are making their way. So this is just about Liberia, and this is just about Monrovia. So folks, Liberia celebrate 178 years of existence as a nation come July 26. What is the way forward? What is your message to the government? Government go, government come. We are now into the regime of President Joseph Nimambwaka, who is out of country, who is currently on the visitation in the United States of America. On yesterday, there was a series of meetings held at the White House in Washington, D.C., where the president was able to have some conversation with the world leaders. We got president from Senegal, we got other African head of states that are on that trip in the U.S. with President Donald Trump. So President Trump said before the tyranny comes to an end, you hope to visit Africa. We don't know which part of Africa, we don't know the main continent. So if it is Liberia, if it is Senegal, if it is Togo, Africa, we hope to receive such information as soon as possible before the regime comes to an end. Remember, President Donald Trump left the presidency and then he came back to the presidency. So that tells us that democracy now is doing its work properly. People are making that decision. So you see the traffic light have now turned green, so it's moving smoothly. No police interference, no police here this morning, no direction of the police. Because, at times the police themselves can really create the traffic. At times the police themselves really create the traffic because when the police stand right in the middle of the road and they try to direct the traffic, sometimes the pedestrian find it very difficult, the driver, they find it very difficult when it comes to their movement because sometimes they will want to allow 10 to 15 cars to make their way through before the next cars can pass. And at the end of the day, some people will not bear it at all. So folks, we are right here this morning at the Police Academy community. We are posted at the intersection right here, the Police Academy road. And this road leads to the Tottenham Boulevard, the RIA Highway, the Tottenham Boulevard. It goes straight Ganta and it goes straight Bon County. So folks, this is the Liberian TV network. We are coming to you live here from the city of Pinsville. To be precise, the Police Academy community this morning, where we have turned out to observe the movement of the traffic this morning. So this is just about Liberia, this is just about Monrovia. So you see everyone this morning, they are observing the traffic. So you see this way is heading towards the Duku Road. So this is the Liberian TV network. We are coming to you live here from Center Monrovia. No, Liberians are gearing up for the 178th celebration of independence. So this morning we thought it wise to visit the very intersection to observe the function of the traffic light, and we observed that at Police Academy Junction, the traffic light here is functioning very well. There's no police interference. There's no police barricading. So folks, this is the Liberian TV network. We are bringing you live happening here in Liberia. So leave your comment here, us how do you feel about Liberia? What is the message to Liberian ahead of the July 26th celebration? What is the way forward? What do you think the government can do for the citizens? What do you think the government can do for Liberians as we stand to observe our 178th Independence Day comes July 26th? Remember, Liberia gained her independence 1847, July 26th, and our independence was signed right in the Prophet and Baptist Church of Broad Street, and that is the cornerstones of Liberia. So who knows what happens ahead of the independence celebration? Our president received an invitation at the White House to go and meet world leaders. So what happened? Let's see. Let's hear you in the comment section. Let know what is in your mind for Liberians. Let know what is in your mind for the nation, for our leaders, for your brothers and sisters back home. What can you tell them? What is the message to Liberians as we get set to observe our 178th Independence Day celebration in Liberia comes July 26th of this year, 2025. So folks, this is the Liberian TV network. I am the reporter, Brother Simon Smith. Today, we thought it wise to give you some view as relate to the nation capital, outside of the nation capital, Pinsville City, where we want to make you to understand that some of the places, some of these intersection traffic light is functioning. There's no police that have been deployed there. The driver themselves, the keke rider, the tricycle union, they are observing the movement of the traffic light. So you see, everybody is observing. As soon as you turn green, that means you have to get prepared, you have to get your engine started. And these things happen in the Western world. So what most about Liberia? Liberian can always function when these things are happening. So just leave your comments. Tell us how do you feel. This is Liberia, this is Monrovia, this is Police Academy Junction, and this is Pinsville City. So what is the message to us as Liberian as we get set to celebrate our 178 years of existence as a nation? Stay tuned. Leave your comment. Tell us how do you feel. We appreciate your comment. Your comment will tell us to improve. Your comment will tell Liberian to do more as relate to the government, to the citizen, to the youth of this nation, to the old folks, to the disabled community. What happens to them? What is the agenda for them? What is the way forward? So thank you for leaving your comment. Thank you for watching. Once again, this is a Liberian TV network, and this has been the voice of your reporter, Brother Simon Smith Chokonje.